don't think last game against Vancouver was our worst, but a couple of us had a big letdown and wanted a response, and that's what we did as a team. And we played a patient game, played a smart game, and against a team like that, I said earlier, if we're going to win 1-0 with defense and not give up too many chances, we'll take it any day instead of trying to score a lot of goals and not playing defense.
It seemed like there was some pretty good energy in the first period, but second period, really, you guys seemed to ramp it up.
Yeah, I think we're kind of feeling them out. I think we didn't have that much emotion in the first, and we kind of sat back, kind of see how it was going to be played, and then second we started getting more chances, and I think once we got that goal, I think it just started to snowball from there.
So you guys finished 2-1 on this homestand. How much momentum does that give you going into Dallas?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We don't care about the homestand. This is your last game, and responded well. We had a big win, and now we have an extra day, 2 days basically to relax and rest up before we have an extra game against Dallas, who's fighting for a playoff spot. So it's going to be an important game.
Anytime a team's down by 2 goals, they got a chance to get in the game, and you want to make sure that any kind of waves of pressure they have, you want to make sure you squash them down. And we did a great job of making sure that we didn't give them too many opportunities to score. And, guys were blocking shots and making big plays in the defensive zone.
Is it more special beating them?
Absolutely. Obviously, some guys over there I know, but for me, it's this is my team here in Colorado, and this is the one guys that I'm playing for now, and I just want to more or less beat up teams that I used to play for. It's kind of a good feeling. And, it's obviously I had good times there when I was there, but this is my new team, and this is who I play for, and this is me going forward, and it's all I can learn.
This obviously was a big game after the last game.
We wanted to bounce back. We've done a great job all year bouncing back after a poor performance. And, we find ways to win hockey games after we get beat up a little bit. So for us, we wanted to put down a good solid 60 minutes tonight, play good defensively, and really control how we play defensively. You never know how many goals you're going to get. Obviously we've been scoring a lot lately, but we want to make sure we don't get them.
Usually we keep it relatively kind of calm in here, and guys are kind of having fun, staying loose. But tonight you could just sense there was a real sense of urgency among the boys, and we knew we had to play a full 60 minutes.
What does a game like this do? You finish off the homestand 2-1, considering what happened against Vancouver, and like you were talking about, kind of a different mindset moving forward.
We know as a group what we have to do. I think I can't give you exact numbers and points and stuff like that, but we want to look ahead. We want to look at the teams we're chasing right now. We're looking at Vancouver at the top of our division, and we want to catch them. And it's no surprise. I think when we play our game, we play real well. We play solid. We play very offensive and defensive, and we got a great goaltender. But when we don't, we just look like an average team, and that's kind of what happened. I think those second and third period in Vancouver.
Tell us about your goal.
I don't know really what happened. I think there was a turnover, too many men on the ice, and ended up with a breakaway. And luckily it went in.
First he was going to shoot it, and everyone went in front of him, and gave it to Clarkey, and he wanted to shoot it, and 2 guys slid, so it was great patience by Clarkey just to get, to kind of wait it out, and then the second one, you got to give all the credit to Hedgie for keeping that puck in, because there's only 13 seconds left on the peak on the 5-on-3, and then Stewie made a good play. I think realized that Allen was covering Dutchy, so the lane was there to get through that first guy, and he just made a nice play to me.
Hendricks said there was maybe a bit of a more not uptight, but very business-like attitude. It's a very important game. Usually it's a loose locker room. You guys are a little more serious tonight.
Yeah, and I think that's what happened in the first. I think I don't think we played off emotion. I thought we kind of just felt them out and played a smart game at first and kind of managed the puck. And I think once we started getting chances, when we got that first goal, I think it kind of loosened up as a team and started getting more chances and started moving our feet. So it's you play like team. You saw the way they played against Minnesota. They only held them to 8 shots, 9 shots. So they clogged up that middle pretty good. So you don't want to force things against these guys.
After Tuesday's game, how big was this one to bounce back?
It's a big game. There's no question. They're all important games right now at this time of the year, and this was no different. It was good for us to come out, and that's not an easy team. It's a difficult team to play against. They do a very good job of clogging up the middle of the ice. You have to stay patient against them. And I thought tonight we did. We were good with the puck. We didn't turn it over as much, which in turn led us to play and spend time in their end, especially the first couple of periods. So it was a good response by our team.
For Stastny too, he said he was real unhappy with his previous game. Comes up with 2 goals.
Yeah, Paul knows that. He he knows when he plays well and when he doesn't, and he knows that the last game wasn't his best game, and that's what good players do. They step it up the next game, and they take on the challenge of being the best player. And tonight he came up big for us tonight. Played well tonight.
Did you have a feeling Andy was going to come up pretty good too after that game, especially against his old teams?
Well, I'm sure he was excited to play his old team, and last time I remember playing them, he got injured that game, so he wasn't able to finish the game. And another guy who made some big saves, especially in the third period there. We were just caught a little bit on our heels, but he made some big saves and some timely saves for us throughout the game. So, and it's always nice for a guy like him to get a shutout against his old club.
For Saturday, what did you think of Porter? What are you hoping you get from him? And
just more of the same. I thought he was fine tonight. I mean, you got to remember it's his first game. Just traded, just called up. All new circumstances, new surroundings. So I like the way that he moved his feet. First shift of the game, he created a turnover. Almost got a good scoring chance for Ryan O'Reilly. So, and then he did a pretty good job on the penalty killing for us. So I just expect more of the same, and I expect him to relax a little bit and just play his game more. I mean, tonight he looked like he was watching a little bit at times, which is normal, but I like his speed and I like his hockey sense.
Quincy, odd man out tonight. Anything to say about him? Why maybe lately he was a pretty big workhorse for you?
Yeah, yes, he has been, and he's still an important player for us, and he's a useful player for us. Excuse me. But we have 7 defensemen right now, healthy, and the decision I made was to play these 6 guys, and I thought would give us the best chance to win tonight. Kyle, I think, just has to get back to playing the way he was at the beginning of the season, assertiveness in his game, a take charge kind of attitude, and not getting caught in between. So, it's just it's an opportunity for him to, I guess, assess his situation.